City, Iowa, home of the Hawkeyes. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Maryland Terrapins, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Iowa Hawkeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Hawkeyes will boot it away to start the game.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. On the ground, it's Morton. Powers through the defender. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Running to the left. Knocked down at the 47. It's a 5-yard gain and enough to move the chains.
A lot of times on second down, you're thinking pass, especially second, maybe in a little bit long. Really good job by the offense, committing to the running game, getting the first down really easily.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Red pass, it's complete. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Flips it out on the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by the defense on that play, sniffing out the screen pass. They had their eye on the ball. They were able to rally to the running back, gain of no yards.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Got his man. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive gain.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Big 3rd down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. He breaks a tackle and runs through another one. And out of bounds right at the 12-yard line.
You know, this is a running back who wants the ball, and he wants the offense to run through him. Really nice job there on the 3rd down of this opening drive for his offense. I can't wait to see what kind of game this guy's going to have.
Unleashes to the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on 1st down and just about turned the thing over. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Touchdown, Maryland! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
Man, it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game off.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Iowa's offense will get the ball for the first time. And you've You've got to believe this defense has put in extra time to try to slow down this tight end, David. But the question, can they even stop him?
It's one thing to watch it. It's another thing to stop it. And I'm just impressed with the way they move him around. They use him. Sometimes he blocks. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. Like, sometimes he's a lineman. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. So tough to figure out where he's going to be to double team him. But I bet he's got the attention of this defense, Jesse.
He does for sure, and because of that, David, I think it's going to open up some opportunities for maybe some of the other guys out wide. If you've got two guys covering the tight end as a quarterback, you've got to be ready to throw the football somewhere else sometimes, and so you might see a little bit more balance in the passing attack today.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the Hawkeyes will send out the punt unit. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. They snap it to the up end. He'll try to run for it. They'll stop him short, and they had it sniffed out from the beginning.
Man, the fake punt. The idea of the fake punt is so great. I'm going to catch you off guard, get a free first down. When it goes south, everybody's ticked off. Why did you do it? What a stupid play call. So if you just called it, sorry, but that's what I had to say.
Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Now the connection takes it to the 11. It's first down from the 11. Use the play fake, now to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Second down, he'll throw it. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Just about had the pick in the end zone. Instead, it'll be fourth down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. The official says no good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. So they move the sticks on the one. Let's see what they do with this one. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense picks it up. Touchdown, Terrapins! Defense putting points on the board. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's recap that Big 12 matchup that just went final moments ago. Colorado steamrolled its way to victory today. They scored off turnovers, they scored on gadget plays, an all-around masterpiece that'll give the folks in Boulder a ton of confidence. Big 12 football at its finest, gentlemen. Just when you think you have things figured out, a game like this happens.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
Well, I think for that play to work, you need to have some access and cushion and coverage for the receiver to be able to do something with it after the catch. That time, the defender was just way too close, all over him, and he tackles him for no gain.
Got it set up on the outside. Breaks into the open. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective.
Great job, too, by the QB there, holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
Throwing right. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. To the ground with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
Unloads to the wideout. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. Big pickup before he goes out of bounds, but there is a flag. We'll have to see if it stands. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Hawkeyes decide to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
On the run, it's Morton. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. We've reached the end of one, and as is tradition here in Iowa City, we take a moment to say hi to the children of the University of Iowa Stead Family Children's Hospital. Hello, kids. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Trying play action. Grabbed over the middle. It's Carter. And he's marked down right there, but a good pickup, and it'll be a first down.
Defense is about feeling out the offense and what they like to do. What are they going to do in 3rd and short, 3rd and medium, 3rd and long? So far, the offense is winning. Defense is going to need to make some adjustments.
Right on the money. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. The Terrapins are moving quickly down the field. To the air on first down. Snags it over the middle.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. Plows through the defense. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Kennick is having a connection fit to try to help the D on 3rd down. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. And the Terrapins line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Iowa has the ball back on offense. They really need to find a way to punch back on this drive, already down 14. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can catch it, keep running, and chew up some yards after the catch.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Caught near the sticks. It's Breeze. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory.
How about that? Just really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. This is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success because right now they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
He fires a bullet to the right. He's got an open man. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. And the Hawkeyes headed quickly to the line.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. This time it's complete. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
That receiver found the open space in the zone coverage, and as a defense, honestly, you just throw your hands up on that because they covered it pretty well. It was just a good play call and really nice execution.
They'll go to the air. He's going for the goal line. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive.
Beck's going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hawkeye.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
He'll bring it out. It's Carter. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking to throw on 1st. Fighting off the defender. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Got it behind the line. It's Morton. Crosses to 30. At the 45 on his way. Flying out to the left. He's at the and he just kept running and he ran away from the crowd and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Maryland!
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. These running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Boom. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Starts a drive trying to go up top. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35.
And what a massive play for the offense. Not only getting the football across the 50, but they've now put themselves in position to steal a few more points here before the half.
Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, they already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense. Turning it on!
The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Now from inside the red zone. Finds his big tight end. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. This offense needs a little something to feel good about going to halftime. A chance to chip away here on 1st and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. They give him the rock again on 2nd and goal. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Iowa!
That's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing, I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
Coming out with it, it's Magoo. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Makes a connection. Push down for the tackle.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
That is how it's done on 3rd down and short. No doubt about it. An easy hole to get through and clearly get the first down.
If you really want to simplify football, the low man wins. That time the offense got the better of the D. Easily picked that up.
The Terrapins with the 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. And the Terrapins will line up to kick off and start the second half. On the move from inside is 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more.
There he goes! Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
He'll keep it himself. Inside the 45. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. The Hawkeyes, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. The give to the back. Oh, better look out. Oh, what a cut. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
How about that for efficiency if you're on this offense right now? 3 plays, 3 first downs. They get that one running the football. Great vision and open field running ability. Everything they're doing right now is working. This play caller is in a rhythm.
They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. A first down run on the doorstep. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hawkeye! Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Carter. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. Using his legs, it's Morton. Finds some space, enough to get 5 to the 22.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs closer to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. These Hawkeye fans know exactly what to do to get behind this D on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. They're working that left side. He works his way to the 21-yard line, not enough to pick up the first down. The Terrapins will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Iowa has the ball back on offense. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
They'll need to get this one to the 31 here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Breeze. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. And the Hawkeyes have it with a first and goal. Trying to punch it in. Touchdown, Iowa! And that one will give them the lead. If you want to know how to reach this guy, just send his mail to the end zone. That's where he lives.
He definitely is today. And I think the defense has to be getting a little sick and tired of the same guy beating him time and time again.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got a man. It's Morton. Continues to fight for yards. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They have a first down at the 41-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll send the back in motion. To the air on second down. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Hey, on offense, you got to know when the play's over. That one there, nowhere to go with it after he caught the football. You start trying to juke guys, you start trying to run backward. This ain't high school anymore. When you used to be able to make that play years ago, you're not doing it here in big-time college football, though. Not good.
Looking for the end zone. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. And the Terrapins send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And that is just about a perfect punt as he pins them deep inside the 10-yard line. This offense is so deep, it's teetering on the edge of a safety. First play of the drive wants to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. Out of bounds, stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, and now they feel like they have room to operate.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there.
Oh, he's got some space. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get two bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
Pulls it in. It's Snyder. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
This quarterback has been really good today. Has been on top of it, seeing things really, really well. That pass right there put him over the 300-yard mark. It's a pretty good day.
He'll pull it on the read. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Give to the running back. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
The Hawkeyes, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Looking to throw on first down. The throw. He caught it! To the end zone! Touchdown, Hawkeye!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Complete to start this drive. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. So now it's 2nd and long. The give to the back. Danced his way through traffic. Pick up a 4 to the 19. That's the end of the quarter, and Iowa is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So we open the final period with a third down play. They'll run for it on third and short. They got zero push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. The Terrapins will punt this one away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
They've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the big fella. He'll go out of bounds right at the 23-yard line. And the Hawkeyes can really attack on this 2nd and short. The play action fake. Got him downfield. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Iowa! They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
To the air on first down. Finds the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
I just continue to be impressed watching this guy play. Good decision-making, very accurate. He's obviously got a lot of talent surrounding him, so no surprise with that last completion. He's now over 3,000 yards on the year.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
At this point in the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
I think at this point of the game now in the second half, down by as many points as they are, it's going to be really hard for the offense to sprinkle in the run. They tried it there, it didn't work. I think you got to be thinking about the passing game now and start trying to identify playmakers out on the perimeter of the field that can get you back in this game.
It's complete to the left. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And that can really take the wind out of a defense's sails when you convert with a 4th down completion.
Great chemistry there between the quarterback and his target.
Breaks into the open. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
And the Terrapins want to crank the tempo. Wants to throw again. Pucks it out of the air. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Back to pass. Pressure coming. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. They'll come to the line just trying to keep their hope alive on 3rd and goal. Into the end zone. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From the gun. Lets it go to the end zone. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
I think that play right there has been a big theme in this game. When it matters the most, on big-time down and distances, this defense has been able to step up and make the play when they need it most. That 4th down, great job in the back end in coverage, forcing the incompletion with a big lead now, creating a turnover on downs.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it on the outside. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. The Hawkeyes will line it up on 1st and 10. The give and tick, 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 tick. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Leaves it with the running back. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. Touchdown, Hawkeye! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. The lead grows, and you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Nebraska was able to come away with the win, as they have so many times there in Lincoln, but not without a few bumps along the way. Man, nothing in college football is easy. Always fun to see two of the game's better teams duke it out at this point of the season. A good barometer, fellas, for both coaches.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. The Terrapins can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Tight end now in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball under.
He lets one fly deep. It's picked off. That's number 10. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make them play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better.